Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world of Wayne. Happy Tuesday. Today I'm going to be doing the next 5 stages, stages 32 to 36, the Fanhome release, and build the Star Wars Millennium Falcon.
To make 0.5 past light speed, it may not look like much, but she's got it where it counts, kid.
Okay, before I start this, I haven't done the Millennium Falcon in some time, and as a matter of fact, I've had so many pieces delivered in the last year, because it has been a while since I've done this, that I do have issue 32. I understand that a lot of people are having trouble getting hold of 32. In fact, I think I've got up to issue 80 down here. That's how long I've been storing parts for. If you are waiting for stage 32, it is going to be coming soon. So just make sure that you're sitting tight for that. You will get an announcement soon that that's going to be on the way. But I'm going to be doing that as part of this stage today, because as I said, I have been sitting on this for a few months now, and I really do want to get onto this, especially after seeing what the Millennium Falcon looked like at the Comic Con that I just went to. Check these pictures out here. Now, I did notice that that model had been painted as well, which was pretty cool, but you will need to check if it is still available in your territory if you do want to start this. There is a link in the video description and a QR code on the screen. But without further ado, let's get cracking. So here is stage 32. Here is the instructions, looking just like this. And we are going to be starting to do the thrust vector plates on the back here. So they're just looking just like that. And that's that stage. Now stage 32 does come with a lot of items that we're not using. So let me just get these out to show you. We've got a plate. We're not using that. And we've got a bit of frame. We're not using that. In fact, the only thing we are using is this section here. And then I've got these vector plates, which are going to go in as well. And basically they've got a tag here and here, so these are just going to be fitting into the positions just like this. And I believe they are all the same, so if I just put them in gently, just so you can see how this looks. There you go, they've all been cut down for us. They're going to fit in just like that. So for that reason, I need glue. Put some glue just on the tabs and get this into place. And I want to repeat this for all 4 of these, or the 3 others that I haven't done. And when they're all in, they should look just like that. That's all there is to do in that stage. So in stage 33, here's the instructions, looking like this. And we've got a bit of frame, and we've got some more of these plant-on details here. So I'm going to be extending the frame in this one by the look of it. So by the end of it, it's going to look just like that. And then we're going to be doing what we just done in the last stage. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to do this bit first, then I'm going to go and do the frame. It does make sense while I've got the glue out to do that afterwards. So there's the frame section there. But once again, I'm going to be putting these plant-on details in exactly as we had them before. So we're going to be having them going in just like this. So let's glue these in. Now the difference between this one has one of these plates which is slightly smaller than the rest of them, and that one's going in the middle. But I have already put glue on these. I'm going to push these into place. So there we go. I'll put a load of clamps on this one to keep that in, make sure they're going absolutely nowhere, but they're in absolutely perfect. Put that to one side, and I'm bringing up the frame. I'm going to zoom out all of my cameras. So making sure the numbers are upright here, we're going to be having this one going over, under should I say, that section there. Then I've got this piece, which is going to be going into there like that. And then finally, with the other bit of frame we got here, that one's just going to be going on the end up here. Now they're screwed in with black screws. They don't actually give us any in these packs, but we have got plenty in the storage box. So let me go and get those. Okay, so I've got the black screws here. Let's start screwing these all in on this side. What I'll do is I'll get these all in just on this side here, and I will look what that looks like. So this is the last screw just going into the top there. That's those 3 frames into position just here. That's all there is to do in that stage. In stage 34, this is the magazine, looking just like this. And we've got a few more bits of frame, and once again we've still got some more of those plates to put on. So we're going to put the plates on here. We've got some extra bits now to put on, which are just going to be going into the centre of these sections. So we're not actually dealing with the frame at the moment that we get delivered in this. It's just those plates. So that means I can put this to one side. Everything else, don't need the screws. Put them to one side. I just need those bits there. As a matter of fact, all of these bits here as well we don't need. So similar to what we just done, I'm going to be putting some glue in here. I've actually run out of my brush-onable glue. So I'm having to go the old-fashioned way and use a cocktail stick. Now these ones are all the same size. So we can just push these in. One there. And just keep doing this for the other 3. There you go. That's all those in. And now we're going to be making these pylons which are going into the centre. A case of taking the female version of these and the male ones, putting these together. So they're going to clip together, just a dry fit here, like that. So what I'll do, let's just create one. Put some glue into these channels here. Push these together. And then I'll just put a clamp on these, just to keep that nice and tight. I'll just keep repeating that for all the rest of them. So then it's just a case of putting these on here. Now, as you see, we've got a channel in here for this to fit into. So this is going to go into this channel just there, fit in like that. So again, I'm going to glue that into place. Put some glue just on either side of this lug here. And it's just a case of putting that in. Perfect. So that's one done. Now we do obviously have the other 3 here, but we're not to do anything with those at the moment. So I can just leave them to one side. I'm going to move on to the next stage. Which means stage 35 is here. Here's the magazine, looking just like this. And we've got some more bits of frame here, and we've got some more hole plating here, but we are going to be working on the frame again here. So putting all of that together, just like that. So here's the parts for stage 35, and of course, we're not going to be using a load of it. So this we don't use, and this we don't use here. All we're going to need is the frame pieces, and I believe we might actually need these connectors as well. So I want to take the frame piece BF01 from the last stage. That looks just like this. So what we're going to do is going to take this bracket, and we're just going to be putting that on top here, lining that up with those 2 holes, and screw that in with these black screws. And that one's 2. Now I need a 2-hole connector, which is in this bag here, and a black screw. And I'm going to be putting that onto this edge just here. And then I need a 4 connector. Looks like the 4 on a dice. And get that in as well. Then I need part BF02. Remember to have always the numbers facing up. So it's going to go around that way. Some black screws to put that one in. I need another 2 connector, which is just going to go on this bottom piece just here. And then a 4 connector just at the top. I'm going to be bringing this partner of this one just to that side and put those in with 2 black screws there. That's BF03. And then finally we're going to be attaching the last piece here. Again, make sure that the numbers are facing upwards. So once that piece is on, we're going to need some more connectors. So once again, a 2 connector just at the bottom here. And then a 4 connector just at the top. That's perfect. And then we're just going to be putting this plate in here just like that. Again, some black screws. And there we go. So when they're all in, we've just created this section looking just like this. And that's all there is to do in that stage. So that leads us to the last stage of this pack, stage 36. Here's the magazine. Let's see what we're going to be doing. We've got some panels again and some bits of frame here. It looks like we're going to be creating some more frame sections just like this. So once again, a very big pack, but it's full of stuff that we're not actually using. So this massive plate section here we're not using. This section here we're not using. These parts we're not using. And this is why you need storage boxes, you see. This sprue here we're not using. All we need is the frame parts. So, in these frame parts, I need BF05. Bring over what we were just creating in the last stage. And this is going to be going just onto the top piece just here, this way round. So it's going to go underneath like that. Once again, held in with black screws in 1, 2, 3, 4 places. There we go. This is the fourth one going in here. So that's in. And then, similar way, we're just going to be taking the ones from this side. Now, I'm going to do it slightly different to the instructions here. I'm actually going to be putting these in before I put the connectors in. So, because it's going to hold quite well on the bottom here anyway, I can't see why I can't put a screw through here first. Just like that. And some screws just into this side. Perfect. And then I can open this connector up. Load up my screwdriver. Just put that into the middle just here. That'll hold that section in. And then this is the last screw just going in here. They're all in tight. And there we go, with that bit of frame completed. That's all there is to do in that stage. That's all there is to do in that pack. So just putting that to one side, it's amazing how many things we're not actually using now in this whole pack. So I'm just going to get that out just to show you on my workstation everything we're not actually using now at the moment. We have got loads of pieces of plate to come out, but as you can see, it's quite a kit caboodle of stuff that we're not actually using at this time. And there you go, that's another 5 stages done. I'm going to try and make these a little bit more regular. As I said, I've got up to issue 80 here, and I really need to get through this. Storage is becoming a problem at the moment, but that's going to be nipped in the bud soon when my son moves out and I've got another room to move into. So all the real estate in this house is getting full up of models at the moment. I really hope you like that video though. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.